Hello, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. This is a poetry night podcast here. We have to be quiet as possible unless Gavin's mic fucking picks us up. Special guest, by the way, Gavin Leahy, D1 champion, sexiest man of the year. Not. Gavin, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
In recent events, we filmed yesterday. I look like a different person yesterday. I got a haircut.
I'm a new man.
I'm a new man, basically. Shaved the stash. Filmed yesterday. It echoed. God hates me. I don't know how to deal with that. But yeah, welcome back to
Butter That Bread podcast.
it's beautiful, guys. It's a beautiful thing. We're back, season 3, episode 1. I was watching. There was this ad the other day on Instagram, and there was these guys doing a podcast, and they did this segment where this guy told a joke, and then like two buddies had harmonicas in their mouth, and like you tell like really fucked up jokes. And there was a joke about like a Jewish kid or something, and like where to like they take showers. It was like in the furnace or some shit. And like that wasn't a joke, but it was something like that. And then the kids started like laughing with the harmonica. And it was like, I don't
Where
know.
was this? Instagram?
Yeah, it was a Instagram. It's like an ad or something. Like people can like throw ads, whatever. If like you have I can promote my stuff. Like if I want to promote a video on Instagram, I just hit the promote button, and then you have to pay a certain amount of money for a couple days, however long you want it up. And that's what they did basically. It was just like a sponsor ad or whatever. It was kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. How's everything with you, Gavin?
Going good. Had a very interesting night yesterday. So I was on my way to the baseball thing, like I was telling you, back at the facility. Around I was going for like 7:45, 8 o'clock. Went a little late. So like I get there like 8:15. Like my coach ain't there that I was supposed to be hitting with. So I see these other guys. I'm like, yo, is it cool if I like come and hit with you guys? And he's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Like that's all good. So it's whatever. I'm hitting balls off the tee and stuff like that, whatever. Then it's my old coach from like 3 years ago. So we had a good talk and everything, talking about college baseball. But I mean, that's like the boring stuff. So now I'm on my way home. Here comes Nina. She's like,
Bow chicka wow wow.
Oh yeah.
what are you doing tonight? I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. I'm just coming home. He's like, oh, well, it's Victor's birthday. I don't know if you've seen, you don't know him. Black dude, 25.
Are you sure it's not Vector?
Oh, yeah. No, his name's Victor, though. Black, the only way I can describe him is like black dude, 25. He's gay. He's very gay. Like fishnets type, like gay.
Oh boy.
He's a good guy, though. Don't get me wrong. He was like, yeah, like, come to the hotel, like, right across from Walmart. It's like the Marriott or something like what.
Yeah, it's like the Marriott of the Best Western, something like that.
I get there, right? It's just walk right in, just blunts rolled everywhere. There's just alcohol everywhere. It's like Patron. There's like Trulies. There's White Claws. There's Henny. There's a bunch of Henny, bro. So that's what I went for. I brought my Bud Lights with me. I'm like, I'm ready for this.
Hold up. They let all of that inside a hotel, or was that already there?
No, it was, they brought it all in somehow. Don't know how. No one's at the front desk.
Yeah, it's really sketchy. It's like next to AutoZone. You know, you have to go down. It's pretty much in the middle, like of a little. It's like a little cut in the woods.
I know where it is, but I'm just saying you don't let all that in there. It's like contraband just going in like
You
to
just
the
bring a
U.S.
duffel bag.
Wait. Yeah, it's like the one like right when you like act like you're pulling into Walmart. It's like the first right you take. Yeah, it's mad dark. No one's in the main lobby, but I got there like 11 o'clock. We were just in and out and stuff, but like we drank, we played a little drunk Jenga. It's like a game we could play. It's pretty fun. And then they're like, "Oh, you want to go smoke a blunt?" So I was like, "All right, maybe just one little 2-grammer between the 4 or 5 of us." No, there's like 4 of them bad boys plus like 3 roaches with the bong. I'm like, you guys are trying to fucking kill me. Like, I gotta go home. Like, I'm not staying there. Yeah. I was like, because there's 2 gay guys sleeping in bed. And there was my sister and then her friend Sarah, who's Asian. And I'm like, where the fuck am I supposed to sleep? There's only 2 beds. Like,
Yeah. Oh no.
I think I'm all set with your sister. What is I don't know what she's doing.
I tried putting in the good word for you.
Don't put any word in for me.
I'm calling 911. Like, why do you allow yourself to like talk to your friends like that about me and everything? I'm like, he's a good guy. I'm like, just a good guy.
No, don't. I don't even bother. If that this literally sounds like
You
she's
want
literally
to.
running like narcos in Taunton, Massachusetts.
That's what I found out, right? All right, all right, so that Victor's kid, boyfriend, right? He's like 28. Interesting guy, actually. He was like in the military. He was what do you call it? He like did service or like some bodyguard shit for the Patriots like for a couple years. Now he does some landscaping shit, but he's like I don't know. We were in the car after we were smoking. He was like, "Yeah, like I've been arrested by the cops and shit like that." I don't know how it came up. And like my sister was like, "Yeah, me too."
Ooh. Bullshit.
She told me something stupid. I forget. But then I was like the kid's name was Anthony. I was like, "Yo, like, do you mind me asking like why you went to jail?" Just trying to start a conversation with him. He's like, "Yeah, like I was like flagged down by like mad SWAT guys." I was like, "What the fuck did you do?" He's like, "Dude, I had like mad kilograms of coke."
Oh my god. Your sister's hanging out with these three people, huh?
So like I mean I don't know if he's like she's hanging out with him.
I gotcha.
Interesting group, bro. But we got in the car.
Oh, it's gone. It's still gone.
I have no words for what you just said.
No, this is good content right here.
We are like 6, maybe. There's a lot of bud in these fucking joints. Dude. Not joints, blunts.
Well, if he's getting arrested for cocaine, he has all the goods.
Is this like a?
I forgot the Visine in the car, so now I'm like, we're just passing through. Then I got the nicotine stick and everything. I'm like, I'm ready to go, dude. I get back in the room, bro. Like this kid's like Anthony's dead in the driver's seat. Like we're like slapping him in the face and everything, trying to wake him up and everything. He's just not getting up.
Just crossfaded, just out for the count.
Yeah, we had to drag him in, dude. I was like, oh no. But yeah, I got in. My eyes have never been so red. Like I haven't felt that bad in a while. And then like it's like 1:30 now. Like I'm starting to calm down a little bit after everything. I'm like, I gotta go home. So like, and Nina's like, yo, can you like take me to Wendy's like at 1:30?
She's got the munchies.
He was like, you pay for me. Like I'll come. I'll drive you. I was a little nervous at first, to be honest with you, because like I was still pretty high. So I was like,
Driving drunk and high.
like I don't know, man. No, not drunk. Nah, not that yet. I was good with that. But so I'm walking out with her and Sarah, and here comes a cop pulling into the lot.
Oh no.
I'm shitting myself, but I'm playing it off like really good. I'm like, dude, he's not gonna say anything. Like we're good, unless like Nina or something like stumble in the back, because Nina threw up twice that time, in 2 nights in like 30 minutes. So I'm like, everyone just act calm and it'll be good. So honestly, he drove right by us. I looked right at him. He drove away. And then he parked in the Walmart across. So I thought he was like ready to like trying to like book me if I started driving, because I don't know if he knew. So like we started driving. We were good. Went to Wendy's. Shit wasn't open. Then we went to Taco Bell. That wasn't open. So then we hit up McDonald's.
Taco Bell wasn't open?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they.
It might have not been. It might have been Yeah, it was the one by the plaza with like the Aldi, the Staples, and the Dollar Tree. Yeah, that one wasn't open.
So if you guys don't know, Taco Bell literally closes like 2:30 in the morning, and then McDonald's stays open until like 24 hours. It's ridiculous.
Oh, dude, it was bad. Like there was like 2 guys working, looked completely dead in there, and someone came on the intercom. We got like mad shit. We got like 4 burgers, like 2 large fries, a medium fry.
Got the munchies, man.
Mad shit for like 3 people, dude. And then it takes like 20 minutes. I shit you not, like 15 minutes for them to get all the shit together. I'm like, all right, is everyone good? And like next thing you know, I see Nina open the door. She's just yuking. I'm like, please, like stop.
Oh.
I'm like starting to gag a little bit in my mouth, dude, just watching it. I just hear it, and I'm like, oh.
You need to bring her over to my house, and I can teach her a lesson. That's ridiculous. Like, there's no point. Like at this point, like I don't even like nothing between me and her. But like she needs what's going on? She needs to get her shit together.
Yeah, I know. I mean, for the most part, like I'll give her credit. Like she does, but like she's struggling on the relationship compartment. But like it's just hard for her to, you know.
I think for her right now is for her to stay single as long as she can. She's only 19 years old, and at this point, if you're literally smuggling in marijuana, alcohol to a hotel and getting absolutely lit,
Waste.
you got problems.
It's for her 25th birthday though.
Whose?
Victor.
Victor.
That's for his birthday.
Was it cocaine?
No cocaine.
Oh, no cocaine.
What you sound like?
He got arrested for cocaine.
That's what he did. Yeah, mad long ago. He got a SWAT team on him.
That sounds like a Victor kind of problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, from that
Oh.
story, what is drunk Jenga?
Oh, okay. So it's like it's basically just
Seems like a fun game.
Jenga, right? So you set it up, whatever. You know how you push the shit out and everything. You gotta get it out. But like you're gonna write shit on like a Sharpie, like on every block.
Oh.
So it could either be like for my Jenga board, it's like you pull one out. It could be like you take 1 sip or you take 2. It can go up to like 6. Or there's like you have to chug one. You have to shotgun it. Or the stupid shit you gotta do is like you gotta like bark like a dog or like do the worm or some shit. Like it's just stupid shit, but it's a lot. It's just all drinking, you know. So and if you fuck up, you gotta like drink like some like hard liquor, but like you try to play with some light liquor because you'll get fucked up off that like easily. Yeah. It's a good game. It's fun. It's a good social like bonding activity. If you have nothing to do, because like obviously you have all those card games like kings or like run the bus or something like that. But, like if you want to play something different, like that's like something creative, something different to do.
That'd be good with the Bud Light seltzers.
Listen, man, I don't play any drinking games. I just drink to forget my life.
I played water pong before.
That's different though because let's be honest, you only play like cup pong with water pong unless like you like have like a steady income and you bring in the money. You can play actual beer pong.
I mean, Bud Lights ain't that expensive. Are you alright? What about like Natty Lights? It's like $1 per can.
Then you can do that, but like I'm just saying though, there's people that like bring Bud Light and they like bring their whole like they bring like a 30 rack. I'm like, you guys gonna use all that for beer pong?
$40 purchase. Like you'd have to go halves with me. Like someone's gotta go. Like you gotta go halves. I would never pay $40 myself just for everyone to use it for ping pong.
I've done that before. Me and John did one half on a 30 rack.
That's smart. Because like honestly, all I need is like a 12 pack with Bud Lights. I'm straight with that. Cause I really don't like Bud Light like that. You know, I'm more of like a hard liquor Henny type. Maybe like Twisted Tea's as light as I'll go. Like that, I like that shit. But like Bud Light,
I just like something.
I'm not a big fan of Bud Light either.
to be like at the like max peak Gavin drunk where like tastes like water, then I can drink that. It tastes like water. But if that's the first thing I'm going at, no, can't do it.
I like Angry Orchards. Angry
No,
Orchards
those
are good.
Like the apple flavored ones, dude. Those
Yeah.
smack. Those are the first ever ones. First ever ones in college that I was able to shotgun. Couldn't shotgun any beers. First one I did was Angry Orchard, and then I started doing tweez. But here's the thing: I would never shotgun tweez. It's too much work to stab the shit and to get it out everywhere. So like I'd put it all in like a cup, because it's like hard to like sip it through the tiny ass little hole through like the beer. So like I'd put it in a cup and I'd just chug it in one sip through the cup because it filled up to the top. So like that's what I was doing. I'd train myself. I'd be going through 12 pack of tweez every weekend, plus like a bottle of Pink Whitney or like a like Henny.
I don't know. I have a vlog channel or just post random shit on it. A Heaps 15. I went to Gavin's dorm room for the vlog, and there's like you can see in his closet. There's really just Twisted Teas. I think there was like what?
There's 2 Pink Whitney bottles. There's a New Amsterdam bottle, like pineapple, I think, and there was a Remy Martin bottle. That's what we named the snake after, that Remy Martin, Remy because of that. Because like I had that whole bottle, $40. That shit's expensive. It's like a better Henny.
Really?
And that got me off my feet, and I was gone. And so, in my honor of being like that day, the aftermath, they named the snake after me. Well, the Remy.
You guys had a pet snake?
Yeah.
Really? Ugh.
A boa constrictor, yeah. Dude, no, it was cute. Like honestly, I don't fuck with snakes like that. But like this one, like these don't have teeth, so the only thing they can do is like strangle you technically. But it was like
They don't have teeth?
Nah, these ones don't have teeth. Like I don't think boa constrictors actually have teeth. They just strangle you. It's the only thing they can do with them.
I know they have like little teeth to like grab you.
But this thing has never bitten me once. Like,
Really?
like, there's like times like the first time I ever hold them, like I was like shaking and panicking a little bit, and like obviously they can sense that. Yeah. This thing didn't do anything. Like you just grab them, you like slither in between your hands, and they'll like tighten up a little bit. But it was the cutest little shit, dude. I love it.
How big was it?
At the time, he was probably like 2 feet.
Oh, okay. Oh, still.
Yeah, it's still a little big, but like yeah, he fit in there. He was cute. He got out like twice, 3 times, dude. Like, looking for him and shit. It was fucked up. Yeah.
I remember we went to his dorm room, and we were in there, and this random kid came in with a bowling ball, and it smelled like coconuts. He's like, smell this. I'm like, I'm not smelling it. And then John's like, I'll smell it. He's like, it smells fire. I'm like, all right, I'm smelling this. And then they hotboxed a snake in the fucking goddamn tank.
No, wait.
Come on.
Box, not like actual.
It was literally smoke inside the tank.
Smoke. Listen, it's like a thing for actual snakes. You know how they need to be like moisturized and humidified? Oh, yeah. It's like one of those like steamer things.
Oh, yeah. You have to keep it at a certain temperature.
I'm not gonna kill the fucking snake with weed.
If you watch the vlog, it looks like you guys like gave the
You get
snake.
arrested for that.
It looked because he was doing it the right way. I'm just saying, like it looked like he hotboxed the snake.
Oh yeah, the whole thing was filled with smoke. But that's actually happened before. There's like, I don't want to throw on names, but like.
I know who you're talking about. I think it was with the goat, right? Yeah, with the goat. Yeah.
The goat, yeah. How the fuck do you do that? It's so fucked up.
Yeah, they got arrested for that, but I think they just posted bail.
Yeah. I was gonna say they had the money for it. I'm pretty sure they're all drug dealers and shit.
Yeah, it's like
they gave the goat weed.
It's not nice to like do that. It's cruelty to animals, but like I'm gonna be honest, like it's kind of funny, but I mean like it's kind of fucked up.
I don't think it was their animal either. I think it was just some random goat at a farm.
At the farm, where's the goat? Bah! Get over here.
It's just upside down.
Yeah,
just chilling.
Upside.
I always see like those videos like when they got the monkey fried. Have you seen that video?
Yeah. That video's funny.
Little monkey gets.
Yeah, they give
What?
a dab pen, like just sucking on the dab pen,
No.
or like a blunt or something. Yeah, and that thing was absolutely fried. But it actually acted like a human, like you know, like how like you seen like dogs like accidentally eating edibles and shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Move or they like flag. This monkey was like literally sitting there just like that, like a normal. It's like a normal dude. Like
Yeah, monkey was like. What do we got for time? We're already in 16 minutes in. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, this feels a lot quicker than last time. But I actually want to talk about something that happened yesterday. I'm gonna call this episode gonna be called the Chick-Fil-A Scam Artist. We actually did some more
yes.
research on the guy.
I forgot about
And
that.
not on the guy. No, he's not. No, never mind. On the actual
Tell the story
deal
first.
that
Tell
was
the-
for the card. So, if you would like to explain what happened yesterday at the Chick-Fil-A parking lot, that'd be great, Gavin.
all right, so basically some sketchy ass dude, like
Hold on. This is one of Gavin's blonde moments.
this is like white dude, like older, like 60s dude. He's like wearing like a tank top, black tank top, like black Jordan shorts, like Jordan shoes, like a bum. So we're parked like way on the other side of like the parking lot where like nobody is. This one dude just sits right in between our cars. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like everywhere to park, like, you can park anywhere in that whole fucking lot. He parks in between us. So like, I'm like, yeah. That shit didn't even like click in my head at first. Like this could be like a sex offender. Like I was just thinking like, is this guy that fucking like retarded that he's gonna park in between us out of everywhere? So then he comes out, he's like, oh, he's talking about some stupid ass like Chick-fil-A card. He's like, how much do you think this would like cost like per se? He's like 500 sandwiches, some shit like something like that, right? But it was like if we did the math, it was like $400 worth of like on a card. Yeah. But then he's trying to like he threw a curveball. He's like, oh, you have to finish this by July.
Here's the thing. So, the first 100 people that came to that opening of the Chick-fil-A, first 100 people got a free Chick-fil-A card for like that whole year. But you only have one sandwich a week, Gavin.
Yeah. So, like,
one free sandwich a week.
So realistically, and if you have to finish that by the end of July, that's what, like 8 sandwiches. That's like 8 sandwiches.
Oh, a week. How many weeks are left?
I mean, what today's date? Oh, it's June 18th. So let's just say 4 weeks, 5. Let's just say 6 weeks. So 6 sandwiches, 6 times 7. It's like $45 worth of like shit. And he was trying to give us that for like $125. I'm like, you're bugging.
The guy is a scam artist. That was perfect.
Well, initially when he first came and like started talking to us, he was like asking us what like a number one, how much it was. So I was like assuming, oh, he wants us to get him food. Yeah. Then he started talking about like a gift card for like, oh, you think you give me like $200 for it? I was like,
here's the thing too. Like this didn't click to me either till like after we left. But he was in like some sketchy black Cadillac. Like it looked like a rape mobile. Like it just wasn't a van. But like, if you want like a mobile one, like doesn't look less obvious. Like this is the car. But then I was like really thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. Like I actually have a sex offender in my neighborhood, and he drives the same fucking car.
No way.
But it wasn't him. But like he just drives the same type of car. I'm like, dude, like this must be like a rapist car. Like people are probably catching on with the van, so this is the next fucking thing right here.
Yeah, and plus I think Andrew was saying it had like limo plates, or Kyle. Yeah. He was saying there's like limo plates, so it's probably like untrackable.
Yeah. So like anyways, like he's asking stupid ass questions now. Now he's starting to get into like personal things. He's like, oh, like where are you guys from? You guys ain't probably local, right? So like of course like me just fucking not thinking about it. Like I wasn't thinking. I tell him right where we live. I'm like, yeah, like we're from Taunton. Like I could have said like Bridgewater, so he said from here, like whatever. No, I said Taunton. I was like whatever. So yeah, then he just takes off, dude. Like he just doesn't ask a single other person. There's like 30 people in the fucking parking lot, only to us, and he's gone off in the wind.
Well, he also saw us. We were all standing out there eating Chick-fil-A. Everyone just sits in their car. He probably saw it and said, "This is a good opportunity. We need to pull some pull some shit."
No, he literally said, yeah, I can take you to your house and we can get the money.
That's what he said? Yeah. That's what he said?
That's what he said. I'm pretty sure, like, if you're local enough, like, I can bring you and we can get the money. Yeah.
Did he really fucking say that?
I swear to God, that's
I
what
would
he
have punched
said.
him in the face then. Oh, my, I didn't know that. That's scary, though. Like, my instincts were can't get...
He literally said, if you're local, we can go and get money from your house. I swear to God, that's what he said.
You know what we should have done is have one of us get in the car with him, go to the house, go to like a random house, and then just kick his ass. And then call the police and be like, hey, this guy was trying to scam us. He wanted to take my friend somewhere and touch him inappropriately.
Yeah, that doesn't work like that, though. He'll just, like, kidnap you. He won't tell you. He won't take you where you want to go.
Exactly, so we follow him.
But wait, you'd have to probably trail him at
and then
best.
say, hey, call the cops. Say, hey, one of my friends got kidnapped by this guy in a car that has limousine plates. We're going to keep following it. We're near Chick-fil-A in Brockton. We're going down the highway. We'll let you know where this goes.
That's what he could have done, because we definitely could have kicked his ass for one. And two, let's just say he does take us somewhere. Let's just say the cops like come or whatever, and they like, there's like 5 of us agreeing on the same story. They're gonna see like some old ass pedo with like fucking whatever. They're never gonna believe his story that we just fucking jumped him for no reason. Even if he was a good guy, even if he genuinely was trying to give us a good price and get the money, still would have kicked the shit out of him. Like, fuck you, that guy. Like,
It just didn't seem like a good situation. Like he gave off weird vibes.
He did.
I don't know what you want to do about that, but
he came too strong, like, into the thing. He just looked, I don't know.
Especially when you mention, hey, this is kind of weird. Like, that's
Yeah.
when you know. That's when you know it's sketchy.
just so you know, he's a freak boy.
Yeah.
He was definitely just looking at John Noon. He's like, I want to take this boy home.
That's awful.
I know. I started talking to John specifically. He was asking him about it, about the numbers, and I was like, oh boy.
Of course, though, Kyle Heber didn't want to crunch the numbers.
No, he didn't, because he knew it was going. He knew what was going on. You're literally over here. Yeah. We live like 20, 30 minutes away in Taunton. You know.
I'm telling you, like I said, if he can find me somehow, he deserves to rate me. It's his destiny. If you can find me in Taunton, in that big-ass city somewhere, and you find me, I didn't even have my car at Chick-Fil-A, I'll let you rate me. I'll let you touch me. And I'll give you $100 for the car, too. Like,
I mean, it's not that hard to get in your house, Gavin. You have an open door policy.
but, like, if you gotta find that.
If they find it, they're gonna go in that house.
Oh, they are, for sure.
And if that guy touches Nina, we got problems.
Nina. Oh, Nina's probably the first one, though, because she's on the couch. She sleeps on the couch. She's probably hammered on the couch.
He's probably like, nah, I'm all set. Where's Gavin? Let me see them cheeks, boy.
Can't even imagine being in that scenario, like someone like just comes in your house. Like, what do you do? Like, do you think you'd have the balls? Let's just say someone came in that house right now, and you were in the kitchen. You hear some shit rattling. Like, would you take a knife? Would you have the balls to stab somebody?
Hold up. So am I upstairs at the same time as they're upstairs? Or am I downstairs and I'm hearing it?
Or like me? Okay, yeah, maybe that better story. You're down here like playing video games or some shit. Everyone's there, and you hear people come up there, and like, let's just say for some ass reason you have like a huge ass knife in there, or like a gun, Would you go up there and have the balls to shoot somebody for like home invasion?
Listen, this is the first thing I would do. This is obviously based off instincts. I would try to go up those stairs as softly as I can and see what's going on upstairs. Because for all I know, my
Good luck
parents.
going up those stairs softly.
Hold up. No. For all I know, that there could literally be someone up there. Like my parents could have just gotten home, and for all I know, I could have just almost stabbed them by accident.
Just stab.
But-
Just go upstairs and just stab someone.
But possibly I would take my knife that I have in my room, put it in my pocket, go upstairs and see who's upstairs. If there's someone upstairs that's not supposed to be here, I'm gonna just say, hey, what are you doing here? I'm not gonna pull it out until I need to. I'm gonna say, hey, what are you doing in my house?
Why was it this like big black man, just diesel, like ski mask on, like?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm gonna go back to
Well,
my room
sir.
and just pretend like nothing happened.
Well, sir.
You don't know, because see the thing is you have to be very cautious about it if like you want to go upstairs and see what's going on. Because, like I said, your parents could just be upstairs, like, making pasta, and you're like, whoa, who's making pasta late at night? Stab, stab.
It's happened to me a long time ago, actually, like, mad long ago. No, not like that, though. No, not that.
Who's making pasta downstairs? Mom?
This is, like, almost, like, 10 years ago. Maybe a little more, like, 10 to 15 years ago. This is, like, when my mom still lived in the house. We were upstairs. Like, I remember we were watching S.H.I.E.L.D. Mad specifically, watching S.H.I.E.L.D. because she loved that shit. It's mad old. Or, like, The Sopranos or something. And then she eats Granny Smith apples all the time. So like, but she doesn't eat it whole. She takes like this big ass kitchen knife and like slices it. So like, my dad's at like hockey. He's like playing hockey somewhere, and we hear like mad people coming in, like 3-4 people talking, and we're like, yo, like who the fuck is that or whatever. Like I'm mad young, and then we hear like pots and pans like banging and shit like that. So I'm like, dude, like someone's in here that's not supposed to be. So like we were like bugging, thinking that like there's gonna be mad heads in there, and they're about to come up. So my mom's really sitting there at the side of the door with the shit closed with the big ass knife. It's like this long, not even shitting. It's like this long, waiting to stab somebody. I was gonna shit myself. I was mad scared. They left in like 5 minutes though. It was so weird.
Oh, wow.
They were like, oh, this open door policy seems pretty cool. Let's go check it out. Oh, never mind. They have nothing in the house.
None here. They literally took. It was like 5 minutes. That was it. Like 5-10 minutes.
They must have knew the door was unlocked.
They had to. They stole my dad's tailgate too. Like it came out. Tailgate gone. I was like, bro. They took my neighbors too.
Those things can get like to $60, I think. $60 a tailgate. So.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think the tailgates is like $60.
No, there's gotta be more. Hold on a sec.
Well, it depends what you're taking. You're just taking the ball you put into it, or the physical tailgate off his.
The whole ass tailgate gone.
How the hell did they take that off?
I don't know.
Oh, that's probably worth more than that. I thought you were talking about just like the ball and hitch.
Yeah, no, like the whole ass. How much?
Oh yeah, that's probably more.
I could imagine Bob and Lee wake up in the morning like, fuck! Who the fuck took it? Ah!
Imagine you just going to hook up your trailer and just.
It's not there, right? It's not there?
Yeah, look, ready? It says right here, tailgates can cost anywhere from a few $100s to as much as $3,600 for those with backup cameras and other accessories. An average tailgate costs $1,200 to replace.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he was probably punching the air so hard when that shit was gone. He was probably so pissed.
I wonder if it's the same people. Was it the same night?
Yeah, unless he gets like insurance for it. Like I don't know how that shit works, but I mean, it's a company car, so like maybe the company covers it. Like who knows?
I have no idea.
Yeah, if it's a company, they probably will pay for it.
They're probably going to be punching the air too about, you know.
Take out of his paycheck.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fucked up if they did that. That'd be so fucked up.
Can't even imagine, dude. Like I get pissed when like someone took my Beats pill at Amherst, and then someone took my Beats Studios off my fucking backpack at Bridgewater, and I didn't know. I don't know how the fuck they did it without me noticing, and nobody else noticing, bro. There's only one thing I can think of, bro, because this is when I just got AirPods, like just after Christmas. Yep. So like we came back probably, it was like not even a week or two later. I brought them. Always keep them strapped up. Never kept them in the dorm, just for whatever reason. It's because like if my AirPods die, I just stick them on. And like, I always know for a fact I had my AirPods in. They were clinged, and I was like, 4 classes that day, and like after the first class, like I think it was like a Friday morning, I was so hungover from like Thursday night, and like nothing hit that night, so like everything started coming in the morning. Just had like the shits, like I felt like I had a barf, like everything was happening. So I was like, I wanted to wait till all my classes were done. They're like shit in the dorms, but I was like, nah, I gotta go like right now. I was on my way to public speaking in fucking Maxwell. Went in the bathroom, was ready to shit myself.
Doof, doof, doof.
I put the backpack like on the stall, but like I think my Beats were honestly like facing out, like out the stall. But like it wasn't like I was like my eyes closed, like shit, and like fighting them demons, bro. Like I feel like I would have saw someone crouch down, like and take my shit. So now it's like the 4th to last class, and I looked down at my bag and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I'm missing something. I fucking noticed like the shit was gone. So I had no idea what day or like when.
They just took advantage of you. Like,
yeah. And I was like, bro, because he probably heard me like, doom, 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 like not, like, I wasn't gonna be able to get up if they took him. So like. That was like, fuck. So that's the only thing I could think of, bro. So I was like, I've only go to 2 rooms. It's my room and my other buddy's room. It's like Mark Brown, Trevor Hart, like people all I know. So I know for a fact they wouldn't take that shit. But like I was in a forced triple, so I was like, oh, maybe it's in that messy ass room somewhere. So I wasn't bugging. I was like, I'm gonna wait till we clean out for the end of the semester. I'm gonna look for him. I'm gonna find him. So that day came, never found him. So like $450 worth of beach shit gone.
Yeah, they literally took advantage of you because you were taking a shit.
Yeah. And then Amherst, I lost the pill. I was in a buddy's room. I was drinking with Tim and his friends. Like we're like probably 6 shots deep with Rubinoff and Pineapple Amsterdam. 2 disgusting combos. And we chased it with Sprite. So you think about the acidity from the Sprite. Like I was dying. And I ended up jumping on the bed. It was like a high-rise bed, and I smashed my head on the back of the wall. And that's how I got my concussion at Amherst. Oh God. Because I had that, and then I think what really did it was I was sliding down these stone steps with like a metal railing. Halfway down the railing, I just fell straight off and just face planted on the metal steps. The stone steps. But yeah, I was in this room, and then we like traveled 30 minutes across to go to some other room. I guess that he knew. And then I was so fucked up by the time we got there. I ended up crashing on the dude's bed. I got woken up by like ammonia salts. I just like instantly, I was like blacked out, and I just rose up mad fast, looked around, and just went back to bed. Like, that was so fucked up. Even that shit didn't get me. So then they did it a second time, and they were like, that got me. My nose felt like I was literally on fire. Like I could feel just Kyle was like mad. Kyle, I love you, Kyle. Come on. I love my Kyle. Don't you worry. Kyle, you're my dog. Don't worry. But yeah, so that was it. Then I came. That was terrible night, dude. It's such a bad time. Concussions. I ran to Alk the first night, Friday night. Saturday, just nothing. Had nothing. Terrible. Didn't plan that thing out well. Bad experience. I didn't really like the Amherst hype, dude. The parties and stuff. We were in the frats for like 10, 20 minutes. We ended up leaving. Wasn't good. Not a big party guy like that. I can't do it. It's going to be small.
Yeah, I feel that. It's in large crowds, you know what's gonna happen. Especially like if you had your Beats pill at the fucking party, someone just said, "Oh, free stuff." I mean,
yeah, mad disrespect. I mean, the thing was kind of beat up too. I mean, it fell in the shower. It was a little fucked up, but it was still working like mad good. But
yeah, that's fucking horrible. I just before we wrap up the podcast here, I just want to ask Tom a question about. I'm not going to say any names, but let me ask, did she answer you today?
Yes, she did.
Okay, good. No. It's
Come
good to
on,
know.
what's going-
I just
going
honestly
on?
wanted to ask.
You can't just. Does this have to be an off-air thing? You're gonna tell me that now.
Okay, well we can cut this out anyways. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I like it. There we go. Because he was last night. He was playing fucking Juice World.
No, I was
All
just-
girls
I was-
are the same.
No, I was literally just playing music, and that's what popped up.
Yeah,
I
but,
swear to
like,
God.
it's like it just seems so perfect.
He just heard that song. He's like, I think I should call.
The girl didn't answer, and then he's playing. Then he, like every like 5 minutes, we playing Warzone. He's like, all girls are the same. Yeah. Well, guys, just letting you know, Tom, he's in the game.
God.
That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna wrap up the podcast here today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound like diarrhea again, or I'm gonna go off myself off my roof. You're gonna find us on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, _podcast. Tom, you got anything to say?
Thank you for coming on the show,
Yeah,
Gavin.
thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
New
Starting off the
guests.
season.
Every week. Next week, Elon Musk.
Oh God. AKA Tim Clark. What?
Or hear me out. We can get Jeffrey Epstein.
So Kyle? This guy right
No,
there.
it'd be Tyler Merritt. But no, I'd like to have Tim Clark on next week possibly. So yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you guys for listening. And this was.
That Bread Podcast.
All right, guys. See you later.